Hello, welcome again to Elevate Nigeria. It's good to see you. There's a name that has been going around the news and around the social media space recently. And I ask Nigerians a question. T-Pain, is that a name? Is that a name that we want to be associated with? I know that it is projected towards somebody else, but the impact is not towards that person. Nigerians are resilient. Nothing breaks us. We rise from the ashes and we continue to thrive. So let's not throw that name around because the impact of that name goes back to the person that pronounces it. It reminds me of the story of Naomi. She was just at the point of her breakthrough and she changed her name. And I know somebody's going to tell me, oh no, that name is for somebody else. But who gets the pain? Who is in pain? Is it the person that the name is meant for, the person or the person that projects the name? Naomi was at the point of her breakthrough. She had suffered a great loss. She left Israel. And when she left Israel, she had a husband and she had two boys. But when she was coming back, she had lost her husband and she had lost her children. And she said, "Don't call me Naomi anymore. And beware, let me tell you what the meaning of the name Naomi means. Naomi in Hebrew means pleasant. Naomi in Japanese means straight and beautiful. Naomi in Arabic means enjoyment and pleasure. Naomi in Italian language means pleasant and delight. But Naomi, because of the situation around her, said, I don't want that name. Change my name to bitter, Mara, because of the situation I'm going through. Call me that name. But it's recorded in the Bible, and I think one of the preachers said it that although she decided to change her name from delight to bitter, the Bible never called her that name. They continued to call her Naomi. Because you know what? She was at the point of her breakthrough. Her granddaughter was going to go ahead to become, her daughter-in-law, was going to go ahead to become one of the great grandmother to Jesus Christ. Imagine if Naomi continued to call her name Mara, bitter, because of her situation. She would have experienced that, and maybe she would have removed herself from that great lineage. Let's be like the man that had a wooden guitar. This gentleman was a master. He had mastery over the strings. And there was a grand event that he was invited to. He took up his guitar and he began to play. But as he played and as the crowd applauded and were enjoying the great music that he was producing, one string broke and the crowd gasped. But he continued. He wasn't deterred. He wasn't discouraged. He didn't change his name. He continued to play. The next string broke. All the strings broke until he just had one last string to play with. But he still was able to put his head down, close his eyes, and he produced beautiful music. And that's what some young Nigerians are doing in the midst of the challenges that is going on in Nigeria. And that reminds me of Isaac's success. He has dreams from the slum where he is helping over 6,000 children and 300 women. You know, they have different projects going on. Ajegunle Food Bank, Ajegunle Pad Bank. There's a lot of projects that they're doing in the midst of issues. He's like that man that closed his eyes and continued to play beautifully, even when the strings are breaking. And there's strings breaking all over in Nigeria. Leadership, the leadership accountability string, power string, food, the food crisis string, as if so many things are breaking up. But let's not be like Naomi that want to change our names. Let's be like the man and have hope and bring out that resilience that we're known for. because we know that Nigeria it will be one of the greatest countries to live in as we continue to elevate Nigeria in our thoughts, in our words, and in our actions. God bless you. See you next time.